Hello everyone, Dancy Productions here, and this is the second wave of cardboard tanks. There's some new and some I added, just for recommendations by my friends. And here we go. And let's start with my first tank, the Yag Tiger. Yag Tiger was my first Generation 3 tank due to its details and expectations. It has the flag, the swastika, and the ball socket mines like from NEM Productions. It won't support though. And doors open. There's completely... Oh! Here's the inside. Quite ugly for me, but get the job done. Doesn't fit the screen much. Next one is the T-34. It has the gun this gun elevation. It kinda holds up a bit, Gets the job done, and some minor details. Some of my models are quite messy for me, but it gets the job done. I was planning to make the T-34-85, but it failed. Now, next is Fury. The second American tank that I made. Well, T-30 with wheels working is now destroyed, so Sherman is now the tank. And that's the gun. Son of a gun! I need to stop moving it. The minor details I added. The wheels are complete. And the back. I made it real as possible, but I failed though. But it looks good. It holds though. That's a good sign. It won't hold for long. The Type Chinu, Type 5 I think. Yeah, Type 5 Chinu. Or just a Chinu tank. My first Japanese tank I made. The first is my detailed wheels, and the first these wheels, or should I call them sprockets? The first I detailed with the wheels are this tank. I tried to make it accurate, but it wasn't enough, so just leave a like. Here's the size of it. Next is the second day of making. Wait, another flag? Yes, another flag. Don't you have another flag? Yes, but I used the... And I updated it actually. Yeah, it does that. A big inspiration from the real one and from productions. But I made this more simplified. And the most impressive part. Son of a! I need to stop with that. Son of a! I should put a fake shell here. Then load it. And fire! Yes, you can do that. And also this. You can see actually inside of this barrel. There's no blockages from there. It's just dog. It's a good system with a loading mechanism. But the scaling is bad. Well, I can call it a super flak if I wanted. These soldiers are small. This one. Or even this one. What you prefer? Moving on. The 17th pounder. Wait, is that like a pack 40 or something? Is that like a pack 40 or something? Yes, I was planning to make another pack, but they kinda look like the... Yeah, no, just joking. It's the pack 40 again, but they updated one. With that recoil too, with this little gap on here. But this one is way worse. Cause look, that's why I called it the 17 pounder gun. It doesn't have details at all, just minimal. And here's the pack 40. See the differences? That's why I called this the 17 pounder gun, and this one, the real pack 40, has details and has recoil as well. That's a little bit too much. There we go. This is why I prefer this more than these. That's why I call these the 17 pounder. Porsche Tiger. Yes, I started again with the Germans. So, why not? It has working cupolas. And a gun inflation says yes. Little details be shown. This is why this is not my, it's just a random build for me. I suffer more the wheels and the tracks, cause I don't continue the tracks this much. I only continue this or half of this here. But I do appreciate the size, cause it's like this. I can even fit a commander here. Where's that red commander? Here we go. This is the commander. There we go. Now it fits. Enough showing off. M26 Persian, M26 Persian. My third American tank, well, the second being Fury. This one is not quite proud of. The wheels are good, but the other side is just meh. My god, I need to fix this more. It kinda looks like I have a suspension made, look. Kinda weird, isn't it? But it does have this. But I do appreciate some of my things I made. It's still hard work, don't you know? Son of a bitch, the second phone sucks. Never mind. Now, time for the French tanks. ARL 44. Oh, you know what? Shut the fuck up. This is the... What should I say this? Well, Chartreuse and Foch 155 still exist. This is the third tank. Where I actually put this. The sides are questionable, I should say. But I do appreciate that I could fully continue the wheels instead of cutting it again. I need to find some corrugated cardboard for these. And, you know, this. Oops, wrong way. Opens up. Yeah, I just want to put minifigs on the top. Just for entertainment purposes only. Come on, you French commander. There we go. Quite hard, but gets the job done. AMX 1390. Wait, AMX 13 what now? Wait, no. Hey. What? Ooh, Vivi. I think there's packets there. I'll be back. Forge? I meant AMX 50B. The fourth tank of this line. I'm quite impressed with doing. They suffer more in the turret. More than just the front. And this box here. My builds are quite messy, which I should say. The turret I suffer more. But the wheels, I needed to add like a suspension and the line just to make sure it aligns. Just to not make my tank look like this or that. But I'm still impressed with the turret. And the hole too. I even put this again. Double that. Okay. AMX. Oh, VV, I'm back. Oh yeah, AMX 1390. The light tank that I started with. Well, there'll be more light tanks in the later on. This is the light tank I made. Wait, no. I don't have light tanks, so this is the only light tank that I made in France. So here it is. Kind of basic. I tried to make this open again, but it failed. But I do love the little work I've done. And the little suspensions here too. Again, not continuing the tracks are quite a bug. But it gets the job done. Anyways, moving on. T-26, the Soviet light tank I made during my free time. Also this. And the wheels I am quite proud of. I'm using straws instead of cutting more little cardboards. But the most satisfying part has a little suspension. I don't know where I didn't plan to add a suspension, but this one gives me a little satisfaction, I should say, because it does this. It's good enough for suspension, huh? T-26. Okay, time for your next light tank. The Panzer III. Yes, the Panzer III. This is it. I tried my best making this tank, but it turned out pretty great. I add small details like these, like it's attached, and the antenna-like thing, and the doors on the sides, and the gunner sights, and here the machine gun and the gun. I made this removable. See? It's like the real thing. No, well, not actually, but it's just a fun detail, to be honest. And the wheels I suffer from. But I'm impressed with this. I made this openables as well. Okay, outfitos and camarad. Bye. Wait, did I talk about KB5 yet? No? Well, here. KV5. KV5 is my impressive tank that I made due to the lack of spinning or rotation of the turret. But it's still a good build. I made this turret right here, and this commander's sights, and another machine gun here. And also, open all hatches. And the gun is stuck. I know it's quite fragile, but I just want to bend like bonk. Just to make sure it doesn't get destroyed here. 8 wheels are a bunch of pain. I made it 1 cardboard each, all 16 all in all. And yeah, suffers a lot, but I'm impressed. Okay, ammo tank. The ammo tank is my most impressive tank, not because of the wheels and the turrets. Oh, jeez, does this again. I like opening turrets, you know. But this is the only tank that only supports its own gun. I mean, he can nod like, or like that. Hey, is your friend gay? Like that. For, not actually. Thank you. But anyways, but good details so far. My first Swedish tank. I was planning to make the Kranvagen. Wait, I know there's a list here. Let me see. I was planning to make something else again. Where's the fucking list? Oh wait. Hold on a second. Here we go. Here's the list. There's MO1, Progetto 65, 200 LT, it's a check now, and MT25. A lot of cardboards I need to go. But Chatillon, WZs, T62A, MS1, T11OE5, FV4005, Progetto 65. Huh. Quite many, huh? Oh yeah, sure. Quite many, isn't it? It's a bit of a challenge for me. Wait, I didn't, oh yeah, here it is. The GU28B 82B Stuka. I know it's quite basic and all, but it gets the job done as well. Rotating propellers, the bent wings, etc. That's all for you, Stuka. Let's go back in time where the Mark 1. This tank I started it again because the old one is quite ugly on, you notice, on the Christopher Libby channel, also known as my second channel. This one is quite been improved. These can move now, these two as well, and the guns are just cut. And some minor details. I added this bokeh here. I was planning to make like this, where it can carries, but never mind. Quite impressive, isn't it? Only in a month, I made a ton of tanks. Oh yeah, MT25. Oops. MT25 is the smallest one of all, but I don't think so. I didn't properly measure or something. And of course, can I stop with that cupola? Yeah. It's quite small, but I did get the chassis right, because it has little gaps like there. I used straws instead of something else. Also here, quite impressive with the front. And the sides too. And even here. I used graphing paper as these little things, including from my other tanks. And the little penny, the smallest penny I have. And the little T34 turret like that. And these gaps too as well. I made this yesterday. It's quite a tedious work, I should say. But it gets the job done again. Small, but effective. A 16 shell autoloader. Jesus, what a pain. It gets against my KV too. And the last branch. T11 T100 LT. The last tank that I made today about an hour. Let's just look. This tank is quite futuristic for me. I even add the strings, I meant the wires and the carries. I don't know why I use straws, but because they're already had holes and doesn't mean. But I'm quite impressed with this one. Pyrigon has a recoil, and I'd make it small as possible and low, just like this commander. Surprisingly, I should stop with the cupolas thing moving up and down. But I'm still impressed with this. I mean, it's not good. furthest away from games, but it's a good figure. It's small, but effective. It's quite tedious from these wheels. And the back is just meh. Also here. Also the engine deck, nothing. Let's hope you enjoy my little build. What's the most favorable tank you have? Oh yeah, I made something. Wait. Oh yeah, right. All of it I explained it all. Jeez. Oh yeah, I made 2 Titanics and a Red Baron, but I forgot about them. The other Titanic, that small one, I just gave it away because he asked me to build it for her. He's a girl. Oh yeah, here's the coin that I'm saying. Small coin. And here's the list that I checked. ML1, T100 LT, and MT25 are done. So, looks like I made Progetto 65, WZs 121 and 133, but Shots Legion 25 ton, MS11, T62A, Sheridan T11, and FV 4005. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 more builds to go. So, I hope I complete them in this week before the 4th quarter starts. Yes, it's about a month now, so I hope I pass and graduate.